Hello, everyone, and welcome to another InventRight.com TV show. Steven, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Andrew. Thank you.
Good. Hey, so you're trying to mess this up because I said I wanted to do this topic.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yes.
Okay, there you go.
You keep trying to get me off track.
I'm trying.
Trying to get this thing started, man.
Yes.
Come on. All right. I was talking to this very smart lady today that was interested in our program, but she had no idea what licensing was. Everything that I talked to her is like a revelation. It's like, whoa, yeah. It's like, it occurred to me, we've done so many YouTube shows on so many topics, but I don't think we've done a show for somebody that's totally green, or even people that aren't. Maybe some of the stuff we'll talk about, people don't realize. What is licensing? And I wanted to give a little bit of summary of it first, and then you can jump in here, okay? If I wanted to summarize what is the benefits of licensing? Not what is licensing, because then everything is included along with it, right? But what are the benefits of licensing? So when you license your product to a company, to a big company, right? You receive royalties, okay? For every unit that they sell, you receive a royalty. That's the basic, okay? What are the advantages? Well, you're using all their money. You don't need to raise money. It's all their money. It's all their risk. And these companies are big. So for a big company that has distribution in all these stores, they have unlimited money for a product that's doing well, okay? So people run out of money all the time, right? Two, you're going to utilize their workforce. So it's their sales, their marketing, their manufacturing, their advertising. You're getting them working for you. I think Steven was one of the first people to come up with that. I love that. You're getting them working for you. All right, those two things are already great enough. All their money and you're getting them working for you. Wow. I mean, doesn't get better than that, but it does. There's more. So the kicker is existing distribution. Retailers do not like one-product companies. You start this company, you raised a couple $100,000 just to get started, you need way more than that. And you talk to a retailer, they see you don't know what you're doing. But you license to a big company, they bring it to the retailer, and they're like, oh yeah, we got 5 of your products. Sure, we'll put another one on the shelf. Let's see how it does. So you're tapping into their existing distribution, which could mean 20,000 stores. So their money, you're getting them working for you, and you're tapping into all their existing distribution, which is quite often huge numbers of stores. That's the summary of the benefits of licensing. That was the big...
You know what it is, Andrew? To me, it's really finding that perfect partner. The partner that has all those things that you just talked about. They have relationships. They've been in business for years. They've got shelf space. They've got marketing. They've got manufacturing. I mean, they're like the ideal partner.
Well, and the partner that only expects you to have the idea and you don't have to do anything else. That's a nice partner.
I like to look at it that way. That royalty will come off the wholesale price. Some people will say, well, gee, I'm not going to make as much money if I license my idea. Well, the truth be told, yes. But when you look at all their risk.
No.
Well, when you look at all their risk, when you look at how much money they're actually going to make after doing all of it, their profit margin is not very big either.
Right.
You might realize that 5-7% is actually pretty big.
Well, 5 or 7% of what? So this big company that you license to sells 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 units a year, and you're messing around at some small level selling 10,000 units a year. Okay, you get a 20-25% profit margin if you're lucky, but you're selling 5,000 units. You do the numbers.
No, I hadn't thought about it that way, but you're absolutely right.
I talk to people about that every day, Steve.
Well, I didn't think about it that way, but you're absolutely right because of their volume. The other thing that I really want to point out is the speed to market today, right? Because you could take 4 years, a lot of money, a lot of headaches, late night, being stressed, all those type of things, and then someone comes along after you develop your market, they come and they just take it.
It's like you never existed because you're just a little guy, you're just squashed.
They're like, and some of those companies do that. They're not market leaders, they're market takers. So you have to kind of look at it.
But if you license to another big company, we're talking about if you try to sell it yourself, and then you're just getting going, and some big company comes in and poof, You know, it's
Yeah.
like you didn't exist, and you're like, hey, wait a minute, I was the first one with it.
But you know what you do when you license it? You just took him out.
Right, because that big company can get first to market, which you can't. You just don't have the money to make it happen. You don't have distribution in 20,000 stores where, bam, you're in there.
It's a beautiful thing. A lot of people aren't familiar with it, Andrew. Of course, we've been teaching for over 15 years. I've been doing it for a long, long time. But the bottom line is most people don't really understand it. Now, people are hearing more about it on Shark Tank. Fantastic. They don't teach it in schools.
Although they have some bizarro, twisted version of licensing, if you ask me.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other story. But people are beginning to understand it. Licensing has been around for a long time. It's just been done maybe a little bit differently. In the music industry, publishing industry, companies have been licensing out their brands like Disney. So licensing is not really new. Mm-hmm. What's new about it is that more and more companies are counting on you and me for ideas. And they've opened their doors for the first time. So if you don't understand licensing, you need to, because it's a great business model. It's no stress, no money, don't quit your job, live wherever you want to.
No stress. Our students get stressed when they get interest from a company and they're negotiating.
Well, that's when I take care of it and help them negotiate that deal. But they don't, it's not the stress of day-to-day stress.
Day-to-day running a company, no. One last thing I want to mention, Steve, that's incredibly important, is the opportunity to spend so little money and have such a great return. I mean, it's amazing. So, and this is what I want to stress. So it costs hundreds of thousands just to get a company going, almost any product. But when you can license and you can spend less than $100 or $200, yes, it's possible. Steve and I have had people come on board with us and become a student of ours, and they've spent $200,000 trying to venture it, and they're like, I got to license this thing now. We have plenty of people that just have a thought in their head. When you can spend $65 on a provisional patent, and then anywhere from $5 to $80 to have some graphic designer fix up your one-page advertisement, we call it a sell sheet, maybe fix up a video, and then have somebody make your prototype, which might just be somebody photoshopping it for $30.
I know.
Or you went down the store and you cannibalized something, and it doesn't work like the final product, but they can go, oh yeah, we could see how we could make that. So you're investing literally for protection, your presentation, and your prototype, less than $100, $200. I'm not saying you do that for every product, but a large number. And you could be earning hundreds of thousands of dollars in royalties. And if nobody's interested, no problem. I have the financial and the time bandwidth to move on to the next product. Nothing's like the InventRight approach. It's an amazing approach.
No, Andrew, and now we made it sound really simple. And it is.
No, there's work involved. We're just talking about the basics.
Okay, good. Because it's learning the language, how to position your product to make sure it has the benefits it needs, to how to write a provisional patent application that has real value, to how to cut that deal so a potential licensee says yes every time. There's things that we've learned over 15 years that just work. That's why our success rate is so high with their students. But overall, the big picture, what is licensing? I think we covered it extremely well, and hopefully everybody will give us a thumbs up on this video. Keep on listening.
Oh, I love this. You're doing my job with the thumbs up. I love that.
I'm trying.
Thank you. Okay, you finish it out, Steve.
No, but I just want to tell everybody, thank you for watching. Give us 2 thumbs up. And if you have any other ideas for us, please let us know. Put something in the suggestion box down below. Let us hear what's going on in your life, how you're starting your new 2016 on the journey of licensing your first idea.
I love it. Take care, everybody. Keep inventing. We'll catch up with you on another InventRight.com TV show. Bye-bye.